conning a conman. Because William Ruto is a conman. The people of Kalau conned him for 90 days. Lakini tumeambia sasa waokoke warudi kwa mambo yao. That is why we are celebrating. It's a victory for the Kenyan voter. That it is possible to take stolen money, blood-stained money, dirty money, and still stand firm and exercise your democratic right in accordance to your conscience without being influenced by monetary gains. It has been proven that fake development projects meant to incite voters, to con voters in the guise of development, people can see through the deception. In a nutshell, William Ruto has been unmasked by the people of Kalau. And that is why we are celebrating.
So, maybe niseme nikimalizia
that I am persuaded now, more than ever before, that William Ruto will be one term. He had targeted this vote-rich mountain with goodies and bribery, empowerment programs, beans, rice, all those things now, it has been proven they have no impact whatsoever. Had they not done voter suppression, UDA would not have gotten double-digit percentage. We would have gotten 94, 95% to achieve Mushina 5% ambaye ni yake kama kijana nyumbani. Because hiyo kura 5,000 si ya William Ruto. That is for Mushina because ni mtoto ya nyumbani. Na nimemwambia Mushina wewe ni mtoto. Watu ya Kalau hawakuwa na shida na wewe. They had a problem with your association with William Ruto. Mushera na Mkudu, Mushera na Muishi, Mushera na Gideji. That was a problem. That simple Kikuyu proverb was the problem of Mushina. We are asking you, Mushina, your son, come back home. Come and be with your people. The humiliation you faced was not yours. The contest in Kalau was not between DCP and UDA. It was not between Mushina and Kamau. It was between William Ruto and the community. And there is no way William Ruto would have defeated the community because the community is the one that was voting. So it was automatic. And that is why they even wanted to cancel the election. So from where I sit, I want to ask you now as you go back, especially those from this mountain, the consolidation of the mountain vote against William Ruto is complete. There's nothing else to do. I'll be asking you now to give me permission to go to other regions and consolidate my vote. Sindio? Hii kura ya Mulima tumefunga. Sasa mimi Secretary General John Medho na timu hii, mimi nawachia nyinyi Mulima sasa. Mufunge kabisa. Mufunge kila jia, kuna pahali ya mtu kuingilia. I'll be going to the coast, I'll be going to Western now to expand our influence outside the mountain. The job that is remaining now in the mountain, there are 3 responsibilities remaining in the mountain. 1, to continue making sure that our young people are registering as voters. That you must do. You must talk to parents, make sure these young people are taken to the IBC offices to register as voters. Those of you as parents, it is in your interest to spend some little money to facilitate our young people by giving them transport to go and register as voters. The second responsibility I want to give you is to make sure that you continue to popularize our party, the DCP. The election in Kalau has settled the issue of the party for the mountain. The matter is settled. There's nothing else to discuss. Because we have a history in this region. We have a history. And you know history is important. A community works in a certain manner. And this region, the party of choice is always decided in a by-election. TNA of Uhuru Kenyatta was decided in Kangema in 2012. And after that, TNA was the party of choice. There was no discussion. UDA was decided coincidentally in Olkalau, in Rurie, and strengthened in Kiambaa. And the matter was settled. The issue of the party of the mountain, the party of Nairobi, has been settled in Olkalau, and DCP is a party of the mountain. And that is the way it will be. And anybody who wants to pretend otherwise, it's up to you. It's up to you. You can want to pretend, but that is the truth. Because we have a history, the way we do our things. And the victory in Olkalau was not just a victory, it was decisive. The people spoke so loudly. In fact, in Kiambaa, the difference between UDA and Jubilee was only 500 votes. 200 votes. In Olkalau, the difference is 30,000 votes. And that is after they refused us to vote in the afternoon. Had they allowed the voting to go on, 60,000 people would have voted. And our projection, DCP would have gotten 53,000 against 7. But they refused. But it's clear, there is no argument as to the party of choice in the mountain. So we need to continue strengthening our party. And this party of ours is also very strong in the Maa Nation. In Kajiado, in Narok, in Samburu. And basically, the truth of the matter, because Kenyan politics have a certain pattern. People try to run away from truth and reality. From where I sit, ngome yetu sasa, ngome yetu ya kisiasa ya DCP, ni Mlima, Nairobi, and the Maa Nation. Na hiyo tukienda hata kwa negotiation na wengine, nitakuwa nikiongea nikiwa ninaheshimika. That's a huge voting block. It's a huge voting block. Almost going to 10 million votes. We have got some footage in Western Kenya. We are going to work on it. In the coast, we are doing well. We are going to work on it. In Kalenjin land, the Keep Six Nation, we are 50-50 with William Ruto. You know, we had an election in Muradikil. We got 38% of the vote without me stepping there. Yeye amekuja kwa gome yangu, amepata 13. Mimi kwake nimepata 38. Na nimemwambia William Ruto, hawa wakale ni watu wangu. Tutagawana na wewe nusu bin nusu. Nitakuachia 50 kwa sababu wewe ni mzee, usiaibike sana.